Hi guys, it's Nate Gamer03 back with another Madden Mobile 20 video. And today I have a new Onyx sniping filter and like what Onyxes sell for now, because a lot of them have dropped in price recently, including these draft legends. So yeah, I've Dallas Clark. I tried to sell it as high as 5.5 million, and I had the bid down at 3 million, and then twice it sold for 3.5 and not 3. So I'm not really sure. I guess you could sell it as high as 3.5 million, and I did the same thing for Bruce Smith, but he sold for the bid. And for all these draft legends, I reposted them like I think 3 rounds it took of reposting them at this price, 3 million and 3.5, for them to sell. So I mean, I get Herman Moore goes in this too, but Asumuga is more expensive. He is 5 million. Like I've seen him sell 5 million bid recently. Let me just claim the rest of these here. So if I got one, I would do 5 million and then 5.5 million. So yeah, the draft legends, I'd say Bruce Smith, Herman Moore, and Dallas Clark, I would put up for 3 million and 3.5. And Asumuga, I would do 5 million and 5.5. Now Von Miller has also dropped. He plummeted a lot after the Powerline promo came out. He went from 3.5. I sold him the day before, and now I'm trying to sell him as low as 2 million. I think he'll sell. So he's dropped a lot. And JJ Watt, he has pretty much stayed the same since the last time. He still sells for 3 million. I saw one expire. I saw one expire with a bid on it for 3,070,000 yesterday. So he still goes for 3 million. These are just random 99s I won overnight. So the new sniping filter I added in, and TJ Watt also plummeted, and so did Staley. So I just completely took them out of the filter. So now it's just Easter for Vaughn, draft for the draft legends. I took Donald and Zeke out of the filter. All decade defense for Watt, and power line for Matthews, because green is like not worth it. So wide receiver brings in Herman Moore. O-tackle brings in Jake Matthews. Tight end, you want to do possession, because if you don't do, I'll show you what happens. Cornerback for Asumuga, linebacker for Vaughn, defensive end for Watt and Bruce Smith, and that's everything. So let me show you what happens when you don't do the archetypes. Yeah, so linebacker, you have to do power rusher, because that's what Vaughn is, and Barkley is a speed rusher. He's a power rusher. So, linebacker, power rusher. You saw the cornerback, all the night train lanes, and also the Galladay. They're both zone corners. That's pretty lucky. So you want to only do man to man, and and the tight end. Tight end. If you do tight ends, then there's Jared Cook, and he's a deep threat, I think. Yeah, he's a deep threat. But Dallas Clark is possession. So you want to do possession. So wide receiver, offensive tackle, possession tight ends, man-to-man cornerbacks, power rusher linebackers, and defensive ends for these 4 promos here. Like Watt, let me show you what happened to Watt. He's not. Okay, hold on. Watt plummeted. Now, Staley you can still do in this filter. I mean, look at this. He's basically floor. Hey, he's really cheap. Staley I can still do in this filter. I mean, it's not like bad. And he still works because of Jake Matthews. You don't have to put any like new things in. West Coast just dropped. But yeah, look at it. He sells for like 1.75 million now. So he's like, I'm doing things that are I'm trying to put all the cards that are 2 million plus in the same filter, and Staley isn't that anymore. Maybe the vertical is. That's a bid snipe. I'm gonna try and win that later. This is too, but like, I don't even think it's worth going for any Staley that isn't vertical. So I just take out Staley. And Jake Matthews, he sells for about 3, as you can see here, maybe a little bit less, 2.75. Yeah, so. And that's everyone. Literally, it's just 7 cards you want to work on. The 4 draft legends, Jake Matthews, Vaughn, and JJ Watt are the 4 They're the 7 cards that are like the only 7 cards in the game that are over 2 million coins. God. So, yeah, that's the new filter. That's about what to sell them for. I'm just gonna go over it again. Moore, Clark, and Smith sell for 3 million and 3.5, and hopefully you get lucky like me and your Dallas Clark sell for 3.5. I mean, I guess you could do the bids at 3.5 for the Dallas Clarks. It would take longer to sell that way, but you can try. And keep reposting them at that. 3.5, because they all eventually sold after 3 times. It doesn't take like 20 reposts. It takes 3 for them to sell at that price, and 2 of them got bought. So you never know. Nadami sell for 5 million and 5.5. Vaughn, I'm trying 2 and 2.25 right now. I think it'll sell. Yeah, just put the bid at 2 million. Buy now. 2.25, 2.5, whatever. JJ still sell for 3 million. So do 3, 3.5, or 3.4 like I did. And Jake Matthews do 2.75, 3. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen one sell yet, but it looks like he goes for that. So this is a bid snipe too as well. Yeah, try and sell Jake Matthews for around 3 million. So yeah, those are the 7 cards that you want to try sniping. I mean, Staley, it's not really worth going for Staley's anymore. He plummeted because of this promo. So yeah, that's just the new Onyx sniping filter and what to sell them all for. I have the chart. So if you just don't feel like going to this video every time you want to sell one of them, you can go join the Discord and find the chart in it. And I update it like daily. Every time something rises or drops in price of these 7 cards, I update it. So join that if you want to help you sell them. So yeah, that video. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you're new, and goodbye, guys.